All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and talk about the calendar, particularly for verbal, VRBO. Before we get started, like I always ask folks, please go ahead and leave a comment. Go ahead, like these videos. Let me know if these videos are useful for you. I got this information out for you so it can help you make the transition of you owning your investment property, short-term rental, a lot simpler. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the calendar. So when you selecting the calendar here, you go ahead here on the left hand side, you click it, and the calendar will open. From here, you can see different things where you can actually print out your calendar. So if you're someone well organized and you want to have that on your board, you can do that. It's something you probably would need to do on a daily basis because unless your calendar is fully booked for the month, bookings can happen all throughout the day. You can import, export your calendars, import a calendar. So if you do have your calendar in a different URL, you can actually bring it in and have a calendar there, right? You can actually export a calendar. You can export your verbal calendar to sync with another calendar or booking website. So that's cool. If you had like a third party booking site, you could sync your calendar into it. So we'll talk about that in different sessions where third party tools that you can use that'll help you keep all your calendars in order. Because I mentioned this before, you want to make sure that all your calendars are in order, up to date, because double booking is probably the worst thing that can happen. And luckily, there are third party tools that you can consolidate all the calendars together. Okay. And then download booking details. That's grayed out right now. Some feedback and help. So this thing does have a little bit of feedback that you can help you. So you can actually add comments here. Show or hide. You can hide certain things. Show legend, your rates, your booking. I could put in my check-in and check-out dates if I wanted to, and it'll appear there. um Rates, showing me my nightly rates, of course. See what's going on with that. And then my settings, I could do different things. Base rate, again, I talked earlier about knowing what your base rates are for your property, because that's what you feel that is the minimum you can charge, and you can go up or down just depending how you want to do it. Minimum nights, booking windows, fees, taxes, damages, and payment returns. So we'll just stay here focusing on the calendar here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you now how, if you wanted to like book or block days, how it would work. So if I were to go ahead and click on this date, let's say until the 8th, you'll see it changed my start date to my end date. I could go into booking or blocking. If I wanted to book it, go here, and you can actually book it for someone. So if you knew someone who um, didn't have access to verbal or not too sure how to do it, you can actually go in there and book it for that guest yourself. So this is a pretty cool feature for someone who doesn't know how to really use that. Or you can actually block the dates. So let's just say you needed some kind of maintenance repair scheduled, or some kind of whatever it may be. You can go ahead and block those days, and it will appear as a blocked on the calendar. Um, and then if someone was trying to reserve those dates, they won't be able to, because it'll show up as this block, but they won't see the note why it's blocked, right? That's for you and yourself only to go ahead and see that. So as you can see, I went ahead and deleted that just in case you missed it. I probably was moving a little fast there. So I'll go ahead and add a block again, just with a note, right? To the end date. Oops, I didn't put an end date. Let's call it the same. Go back. Let's go here to here. Let's block it. And then let's say I want to go and unblock it. You'll see that, once you highlight that date, if I wasn't on that date, you wouldn't see anything. But once I highlight it, you'll notice the note of it being blocked. And just go ahead and go here, delete the block. Ask me if I want to. Go ahead and boom. Now it's open up again. And if someone wanted to rent the property, they'll have that opportunity to do so. Okay. All right. So I can also go here. Another thing I could do is change the rates. Let's say you know let's just say I wanted to kind of give some folks incentives to come in, drop the price a little bit. For price sensitive folks, I'll change it to $89 here. Scroll down. I also could put in discounts. So if I wanted to, have a weekly discount, I could put that in there in the calendar, and I could put a monthly discount in here on the calendar. Also apply changes to these dates in 2023. So if it is something that that's happening every year, let's say it's an event that weekend and you're going to raise the price for that weekend because that event is typically then, you can also do so. So in this case, let's go ahead and just say we're raising the price for a weekend that's going to happen next year as well. And then we'll hit save. And then from there, you'll notice that the price has changed. It's now $200 a night. And if there's someone looking to book, that's what they would see on their end. All right, so we'll go ahead and go here. I'll cancel that. Go back. All right, so when I go back to here, select this date. I notice my pricing. Oops. Let's go ahead and just put it back to where it was. All right. So yeah, that's how you could basically book dates, block dates, change the price of different dates. This also has a smart tool available, but this is just something if you wanted to go into dates and specifically, you can just do that yourself. Here you go. If I were to put a discount 10%, you can see what your average per week is. So it's live. You can see what's gonna end up making if you were to put a discount. I did a month. Let's pick a month date all the way until the 30th. Again, if I give them a 10% discount, this was what it looks like now. So it's pretty cool that it's real time. You can see if it works for you financially in your business. Again, every business is different. So you go ahead, play with those numbers and see if it's something that works for you. Right. You could also see it from a year's perspective. So if I need to pick multiple for a while here, sorry about that. But yeah, you can see it from the year and then you can see it from the month as well. So that is pretty much the VRBO calendar in a nutshell. Some of the important things you would need to know. Oh, my fault. You can also set minimum nights. Like again, I typically put 2 just for the weekends, but again, you could always put 1. Maybe you just want just a Friday night or just Saturday night, and you don't mind going ahead and doing that, and you're okay. Your cleaning people are available to do that for you. Okay. And there's some advanced settings. If you wanted to set different check-in times and dates when they can check in or they can't check out, that's all there as well. So there you go, folks. That's pretty much the VRBO calendar in a nutshell. Again, like I said, let me know if this information was useful to you. Up here is where you can find my information if you go to my website. Thank you for the time, and I'm looking forward to your feedback.